How to make Wix website load faster. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how easy and simple it is to make your Wix website later and also how you can make it load faster. So this technique or the fast that the Wix website is going to be loaded, the more attention or traffic is going to be grabbing. So we are going to head over here as or on wix.com, sign in for an account, and then we are going to see the site's dashboard. Now, what we're going to do basically is to choose one of the websites that we have. And if you're going to do the process from scratch, you can go ahead and create a new site by clicking on create a new site. And then you're going to select from the choices in here, the Wix editor, click on it, and then you're going to create your own website. Now, aside from that, I'm going to select one of the websites that I have, click on select and edit site, wait for a few seconds, as you can see, and we are going to have everything in hand. Now, we have the dashboard of our website. So as you can see in here, we have the setup page and also the home page. We're going to be heading or to one of the two, as you can see here, right there, pages. We're going to click on design or edit site from here or one of the pages in here, and we're going to wait for the Wix website to load up. As you can see here, we have already our Wix website loaded. So what can I do in here is basically to see the specific website, wait for the other elements or the content of the specific website to load up, and then we can go ahead and start the parameters. Now, how can I put this or make this website load, let's say here, a little bit faster? So, for making the website loading time a little bit short, it is going to be crucial to know what is the components of your website. So, you're going to need to know what are going to be the sections that you have, also what are the pages that you have into your website, and what is going to be the size of the images or the contents that you have put in. So, let's begin with the first one. We are going to investigate about the sections that we have. As you can see, for the beginners, we are going to see this specific section, which is going to be the welcome section. As you can see here, we have some container boxes, some text. Nothing is going to be fancy in here. So aside from the fonts that are going to be a little bit here heavy, I can see that. So the heavier the font or the type of the text that you're going to be adding, which is going to be maybe a little bit heavy, the more time is going to take to load the content. Also, as you can see here, we have a pro gallery with their image. So you can go ahead and have here some images that are going to be with high quality, and maybe you can go ahead and have them as let's say heavy images with a plus 100, not 100, but plus 1 megabyte is going to be considered as a heavy element. So it is going to prevent the website from having an image added, or the loading time is going to be increased. So as you can see by fault in here, I have deleted and recovered the image. So this is the first remark or the observation that I have did on the first section. The second one is going to be an integration of a code. This is an HTML code. And as you can see, the quality is at max in here, but let's see here the code. It is going to be a little bit of a heavy code in here, but it is going to be not necessary to have it in here, but we can go ahead and have, instead of having the code, for example, for this one, we have a presentation of 3 images. I can go ahead and have the images downloaded as compressed as possible and put them right here without the code. So for here also, we have an image with a specific frame. It is not going to be that much to be considered of. And here we have the product, as you can see, or promotional section. It is going to be okay. Here also we have a code. So I can go ahead and delete all the sections that I do see that they are not, let's say, needed. So For this too, as you can see, we have the RSS widget. I'm not going to use it because we do not need a specific here section to waste our time. We do not need the specific items on it. So here, as you can see, we have a Wix form not connected, which is going to be something that will waste a lot of space in here. So we are going to delete it, and we can go ahead and have maybe some of the elements added from here and there. So here we have here social bar. As you can see, if you do not have a social bar or the links are not going to be accessible, delete it immediately. Now, aside from that, you're going to head over the pages. As you can see, we're going to consider the pages that we have on the website. So we have here a lot of pages. As you can see, we can go ahead and see the pages and menus from this specific area. So here we have the site menu. And as you can see, we have some of the pages added. Or this is the main menu. So we have this. This is Canva, I think. This is the menu. So let's see. We are going to click on manage menu and we're going to see what do we have. So basically, this is going to be a link. So we have it as a link. The links are not going to be a heavy elements to add. Aside from the links, we are going to have here drop downs, which are going to be a little bit here lighter than the pages themselves. We have also the links. You can go ahead and click on add menu items and see the different elements that we have. Dynamic pages are going to be some pages that are going to be related to each other, and the connection between them is going to necessarily need only a short amount of data to have them set up. The site pages are going to be heavy. Links also are going to be lighter. Sections, depending on the section type that you have implemented in here, and the anchors also is going to be the based on the elements that we have on that section. So for the drop down title, as you can see, is going to be okay. The mega menu also is going to be very heavy, so avoid adding multiple heavy things or items into one place. So if you're going to have a mega menu, go ahead and delete some of the specific drop downs, maybe some of the let's say here links and the a lot of pages that you do not need. So aside from that, you can go ahead and delete a page by clicking on pages and menus, select the page, click on three dots and click on delete, just like that. This is going to be available for all pages, links, and etc. Now, let's see here that, or as you can see, we have a sign up and login page, which is going to be here something, let's say here, standard for a Wix website. We have members area, which is going to be not standard, but you can go ahead and delete it. So you can go ahead and delete it if you're not going to use a member area. This is going to will enlighten the website of yours, make it lighter. And their referral pages, of course, if you do not need it, go ahead and delete it. You can go ahead and only and use maybe 3 or 4 menus on the or element of menus, like the site menu, which is going to be here standard, and store pages. And also, if you're going to be interested in having a blog, you can go ahead and add Wix blogs just like that. And with that, we have a light website. So now, let's talk about the images that we have. So, if you're going to have an image and it is going to be having maybe a specific caliper, which or the size of it is going to be a little bit big, so maybe you're going to head over here, click on this one. I'm going to open this image. So, let's see here, what do we have? I'm going to open it with photos. And as you can see or remark, it is going to be a GIF and it is going to have here a lot of details, and also it is going to be heavy. That is going to be at least 4 MB. So you can go ahead and head over Google like that, and then you are going to type in image compressor. So you are going to find here the image compressors. You can go ahead and use any type of image compressor. I'm not going to recommend for you some because it's going to be up to you to do that. And then here we have them. So basically, it is going to be crucial to have them in case that you're going to put the image in, and then you're going to have only the specific let's say here image. Now for the text, it is going to be also very standard to check up the type of text. You can go ahead and edit the text. Make sure that you're not going to have here a lot of bold fonts. Maybe you're going to have here non-bold fonts, and also for the headings, go ahead and minimize the pixels as much as possible. So I'm not going to tell you that it is going to be here not or let's say here something that is going to be mandatory, but you can go ahead and light up or the make the website a little bit faster in loading with having some let's say light fonts. That was pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to save the elements or the modification that you have input into your website, and then you're going to publish them just like that, and you're going to see the difference. That was all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you in another.